Labor Day stream. I'll be out the back of my truck using my solar system to make more tactical gear. Hello, hello. Not a lot of people were live today, so I'm like, hey, I guess I'll go live myself. It's daytime? Yeah, it's daytime. Where are you? And that is turned on. Ooh, it's flashing. I can kind of see it flicker. It's LED, but like, I guess on camera it's like really flashing. But then when that gets hot and then melt all these loose threads off. So now I gotta wait for that tool to warm up. So I got a few minutes. Hello from Italy. Meep. SAS price. Also make some breakfast while we're at it. Canada. Does Canada have Labor Day, or do you call it something else? Ooh, also I could do some, probably some JB welding, depends how far we get working on stuff. Might be able to JB weld some stuff. I don't have enough clamps to do everything at once, so I usually do like one set of clamps at a time. And a bagel with cream cheese, that's good. So I work in a machine shop, and some sales rep came on by and she brought bagels and cream cheese like for everybody, and I was the only one that had any. So I had like, throughout the day, I ended up having like 3 bagels. But no one else touched the stuff. It's weird too, because I'd bring in food for everybody and no one would touch it. Or like the one jerk in the company would like throw it away. It was like, I threw away your muffin, sir. Like, okay, whatever. I don't know. But I worked in an office, people were nicer about that sort of stuff. Don't break the spaghetti. Oh, spaghetti. I'm not cooking spaghetti, but yeah, people that like snap the spaghetti and like throw it in, just like, oh, just like hurts my soul. Fire Ninja. You got your Captain Price stuff coming? Yes. Justice or muffins, right? Just like chocolate muffins with chocolate, not chocolate chips, but you know, like the little ones that are like pyramid shaped. I guess they still call those chips, right? Even though they're like formed. These spaghetti noodles are all, ew. It's not that hard to cook spaghetti. Ooh, thank you. But my go-to is always rigatoni, just because the size of the noodle is easy to get on the fork, it's easy to eat. But that was always like my backup. I always have like a box of rigatoni and a couple of jars of sauce. And like, if I ran out of ideas and I was hungry, didn't know what to do, it's like, I'll just make that really quick. Yeah. Just put water back in the noodle and heat up some sauce and throw it on, and boom, it's dinner. Don't even need to like make any like meatballs or anything. Just straight, no meat. I've been gone for so long. What? Where have I been? Who, me? I had an employee threaten to kill me, so I left work. And also the field I film my TikToks in, some homeless person moved in and put a tent up there, so like I can't go back there. I tried, they're kind of hostile, so I'm just like, I don't know what to do now. Lost my field and I lost my job. You're actually buying the Armitage too? Oh, I think you're looking at the knockoff one. Looks pretty good. What you grilling today? I haven't eaten a clam in a long time, but I wasn't planning on doing a cooking stream, but I can. I'm kind of low on money. I'll have to see how much I have before I go to the grocery store. Ooh, thanks for the pizza. You gag every time you eat a clam? Maybe they weren't exactly fresh. Grab it. Hello, hello. Tried to catch the last one. It was 18 plus. Oh, probably one of the ones I joined in. Another live. You want a pizza? I'm in Italy. Yeah, that'd be great. We got a nice little Italian restaurant over here. Oatmeal. Be working on some tactical gear. You're getting the actual stuff, not the knockoff stuff. Depends, Fire Ninja, because the gloves I sent you were, the link I sent you for the gloves were not the Blackhawk gloves, because Blackhawk was the original company that made them. Like, that doesn't even have like a manufacturer on it. And then this one says Black Eagle. You can kind of read that. It says Black Eagle. That's a knockoff brand. Yeah, I might be able to see that easier. Yeah, it says Black Eagle. That's fake. Unless you're buying the LBX tactical plate carrier, then you're buying some other one. We had London Bridge made a bunch of stuff for us in the Marines, and that's the parent company. Then they made their like little civilian company called LBX Tactical. They make, like, I guess people call it airsoft gear, but really it's quality stuff. So can you steal my hat? No, this is like my hat from the Marines. What state are you from? Denial. What you doing today? Working on tactical gear. As soon as I finish my breakfast and get like halfway through my coffee here. Waiting for the tool to heat up. Thanks, yip yip. chocolate strawberries. That's strawberry oatmeal for breakfast. Oh, and gotta take your old man vitamins. Play the new COD when it comes out? Probably not, because my computer was stolen, so I don't have a system. Yeah. I sewed these little D-rings onto the belt, so you have suspenders that run over, but I gotta melt that stuff down. I'm gonna keep out the trailer. Mixed feelings, because it looks like I die. Obviously they don't give away a lot in the trailer too. I mean, other than that. Be careful. Why? Because it's hot? I've been making this product for 10 years, so I got pretty good at it. I definitely burned through a few of these tools. Oh shoot, it just turned off. And I having problems with my solar system. I charged the whole thing yesterday. Spent all day charging it, and it's just like it already died overnight. Say zoo wee mama? I don't know, man. It sounds like it might be a trap. Bye, Price. Gotta go. Great. See you later. Oh, shoot. Turn off again. I'm gonna eat my hat. No, don't eat my hat. Might have to be going like back and forth all day trying to get this thing to barely work. It sucks. On this daily side quest. I might just need like a whole nother solar system. This one might just be like, you know, dead by now. Stop abandoning us. I need to, my system's not working. I gotta keep walking over there and turning it back on. I kinda wish I had like a Bluetooth. Someone else recommended it'd be cool if I had a Bluetooth so you can like see the display, see how many watts are coming in and out, and if you could remotely turn parts on and off. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. See, it turned off again. I gotta go turn it on again. That's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna have to deal with this all day long. Take us with you inside my truck just to turn power back on again. You've got a solar buffer water. What's your order? Oh, my Starbucks order? Depends. My usual go-to is venti iced caramel macchiato, extra shot. This is a material grill. Right. Because my solar system is not working. I keep turning it back on. I really ought to just upgrade to a better one. Take us with you. It's too much of a hassle to like set the camera up every time I move the camera with me every single time, because I need like two hands to work on stuff, so it's a hassle. I'm doing this alone. I don't have a cameraman, which that's why it's like handy to have like an assistant or a cameraman. Red tree in the back is a beauty. Yeah. Oh shit, that one's red. A lot of these other ones around here are pink. I tried to figure out what species it was, and I looked it up, and I couldn't find what it was. So I'm just like, it's got a red flower with 5 petals. And I don't think it's native to California, because I went through like all the native trees and just like it really wasn't in there. Hey, Captain Price. Hey, Blue Heart. Teal rectangle. Whatever your name is. Am I the Lorax? No. That would be that guy out of Washington. Inspector on the Rocks. Sophie. Nerd TikTok. He's just now, but look at him. He's wearing the Lorax. What? I'm not the Lorax. What is Labor Day? It's a day when a lot of people have the day off because respecting labor or something. I don't know. 8 years, I think. What? I missed something. So I guess that's pretty much done. Gonna smooth it out. All the little loose threads there. Was it bank holiday? Pretty much. A lot of people have the day off, so there's several conventions that are going on right now, like Dragon Con. It's a 3-day convention. Really, it's more of like a 5 to 6 day convention. Thanks, Jess. Oh, yeah. So I used to have Labor Day off almost every time. So like when you work in an auto shop, like the mechanics have the day off, but not the car sales guys. And I worked as an engineer, like all the offices closed on Labor Day. I forget if we had Labor Day off working in machine shops. I don't think we did. Then I got 2 more of these to go. So I'm gonna clean off all those loose threads, melt them down, and then make 2 more belts. You don't get holidays? Well, yeah, fire doesn't take a holiday. Weird, right? Beth. Is that Beth? Not the Beth I know. I haven't seen her in like 10 years. work through holidays yet. But a lot of firefighter working is, I don't want to say it's not working, but like hanging around the station, doing maintenance, doing training, doing physical fitness. Doing all the stuff you gotta do, waiting to get called out. Love listening to this in the background. Not at your job? I guess people being annoying in the background, driving around. You work constantly. Oh, hot works constantly. Well, it depends what you're doing. If you're doing like fire for like a national park or something, then yeah, it makes sense. Like fire department for like Department of Forestry or whatever, like that's basically working all the time. Industrial firefighting. I don't know anything about industrial firefighting. I guess that's because where I am, just like there's small fire stations, and then all throughout California, there's all the like the national parks and Department of Forestry stuff. So I'm more familiar with those guys. But I did know a firefighter in the Air Force, so she did sea burn stuff. Yes, man, all that. I want to eat a hot dog. Should I make hot dogs today? Because I have not made hot dogs in a long time. I think I got some mustard in my fridge, and mustard doesn't go bad when the fridge turns off. I can do hot dogs, but I actually don't like actual hot dogs. I'd do it like some sort of sausage. Some like hot links, some Cajun sausage. Don't let that shit blow up. What? Oh, you mean industrial firefighting? Yeah. Making cheese bread. All right. Ghost is my favorite. What? Oh, those are done. Price is better. Different. I wouldn't say better. I mean, like everybody on a team has got their job. work on these. These got some frayed edges. You can clean those up, right? See, that's all frayed. So I cut that so I can smooth those out. You burnt the crust of your bread. Oh, no, hopefully the rest of it's pretty good. I am working on tactical gear, so I am melting down all the loose ends. No loose ends. Vixen, I like that name. Captain O'Rice. What am I supposed to do to get it looks funky? What hat am I supposed to get? It looks funky. The right one. What do you mean what hat you're supposed to get? Oh. Yeah, got a Rothko. Rothko's, oh no, don't get Rothko. Tell me your Rothko hat looks funky? Of course it does, it's Rothko. Do you play cod? I eat cod. Beer battered with some chips on the side. Delish. A little bit of malted vinegar. How's your day? Oh, my solar system's acting up, so that makes this kind of hard. Thanks for the elfin ears. But it's working right now. As long as I got the solar panel facing directly towards the sunlight and I'm pulling 60 watts out of the sun, this apparently works. So I can get some work done, and then I'll probably go inside and do some more sewing. Hang up your hammock and tie it to a branch so that it would hold. The branch fell and it might. Really, the hammock needs to be on a trunk of the tree, not a branch of the tree. I was thinking about buying a hammock and hanging it up over in that little field, but then that lady moved into the field and set up a tent, and she would probably be sleeping in the hammock if I had it set up there. So I'm glad I didn't buy one. Plus, all the military ones are expensive. All of a sudden, I guess. Oh, nice and smooth now. And then I'm going to sew these over, then like that. I'm going to get a little loop with the D-ring on it. Used to have a swing when I tried to sit on it, it broke. Oh. Do another stream in the McDonald's parking lot? No, that stream got pulled. I got a violation on that stream. I did it twice and it happened twice, so I lost that account. I don't want to do that again. Where'd you get your hat? I got this one from the Marine Corps. Don't recommend it. What you doing? I'm melting plastic. Taking care of some loose ends. Don't recommend it. It's like a Family Guy when the Vietnam vets like storming the restaurant for whatever the reason was. It's like, oh no, it's like whatever the veterans like in the wheelchair and stuff, and he's like, I've been in Vietnam, man. Did some things, seen some things. Wouldn't recommend it. Find the right hat. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Where did I put the retention lanyard? So that goes through your battle belt. I loop it through a couple of the molly strips. And let's look at reference photos trying to figure out how to do that. So send me another message, like on Discord, and I'll send you the link where I bought my hat. It was from a surplus store, and they have an eBay shop, so I just bought off their eBay shop. It's the exact same brand as my old one, so it's the original manufacturer, but it's just a new manufacturer. It's a new color, and the color is a little off. But it works. Are you in America? Yes. I'm so pretty. No. Name a Call of Duty character for an edit. Simon. Gaz. What do you want? You're working as a cashier. So tired. It should be an easy job. I bet they're making you stand the entire time, right? You get one break, work 8 hours, and that break is like lunch, or you get lunch and one break, 10-minute break. Yeah, I got the same when I was working in like machine shops manufacturing, where I could get one 15-minute break or one 10-minute break, depending on whatever the rules are. And you get a lunch that you can clock out on. But it's almost like they give you a hard time for taking a break. Like run to the bathroom and take a lunch and take a break, and their boss is like, you're always taking a break. I'm just like, take one break a day. It's like according to your rules. We get paid during lunch for an hour. Well, the nature of firefighting is like you're not making parts, so you're not under pressure to produce an item to make the company money. Why does that melted plastic look so yummy? It looks yummy. Want to eat the thing that's burning plastic? Want to eat this? No. You're back. You got me in trouble. I love big masked men. Didn't your profile said you're like 14 and you leaving like nasty comments on a couple of my videos? Next thing, save you a spot. How's your day been? It's not even noon yet, so I guess it's been an okay morning so far. It's been chill. Got the day off when you don't have a job, right? What are you doing? I'm melting plastic. Modifying some tactical gear. So after I cut it, I come back and I melt the edges together, so it's a little frayed, so I'm going to smooth that out. You're all eating this spam in plastic? I mean, I've seen plenty of cats eat plastic. Like crunching on the wrapper and stuff. Or even they'll like eat plastic to get to the bread inside. Like a tortilla wrappers, like they're like eating through the plastic of the like the plastic bag that tortillas come in or the bread comes in order to eat stuff underneath. It's like cats are supposed to be carnivorous, not eating bread and getting carbs. Why do cats go crazy over bread and try to eat bread all the time? It's like you should be eating meat, not bread. Definitely not good for a cat. You shouldn't be eating that stuff at all. But maybe they get used to it. Maybe there's like bread and like as filler in cat food. I don't know. Why do cats crave bread? Can't remember what the thing melting the plastic is called. This is a soldering iron. It's not the best tool for the job, but it works. Can you use that on wood? Not really. I mean, here's a piece of wood. Here's a soldering iron. Well, it's got plastic on it, but let's try. Just kind of hold that down. Kind of gives a little burn spot, right? I have pretty eyes. Well, thank you. When you were 6, your dad made you solder the car radio wires. Okay, that's interesting. Um, I would solder. I mean, I would solder plugs, connectors onto everything. So then, when you put it together, you just snap the connectors together. But sometimes people just like stuff have to be hardwired and they put it together. Like I got a Nissan for a truck, and what was it? It wasn't the alternator. It was damn. Oh, the solenoid to turn on the air conditioner. So you turn on the air conditioner, it'll engage the solenoid, and then it'll pull power off the belt. And that was broken. So the plastic plug for both wires was broken. So I go to the dealership, and I'm like, hey, the air conditioner is broken, and this is what's wrong, yada, yada, yada. And rather than them buying a new connector and then cutting the wires and fixing it, putting a new connector on, they just took the connector off, put the two wires together, put a little clamp on it, and then like soldered it and was done. And I get my truck back, and it's like, I could have did that. I could have soldered the wires together, but I didn't want it hardwired together because now when you got to do work on it, you'll have to cut that. Just like I brought this to the dealership so you guys can put a new plug on it, so you guys can buy the original plug. What's that sound? That's a Tesla backing up. That, yeah, that's. I don't know if that's like a warning sound or like a motor. Yeah, that's kind of creepy sound. I don't know if, why it does that. Oh, you'll look that up later because I'm curious about that. Yeah, that's like one of the things I go to a mechanic to have them do something, and then just like they do a crappy job that I never would have done. It's just like, that's not what I brought this to you for. I was expecting you to do the job right. What am I doing? I'm working on tactical gear. I'm after I cut the gear down, I come back and I melt the edges so they're not frayed. What is squealing? The brakes on a Chevy SUV thing. I don't know what it even is. I would say it's a GMC Jimmy, but it's a Chevy, whatever their equivalent is. Makarov. So these are done. So it starts, after I cut it, the edges are all fluffy, all the little frayed edges. So then I'll come back and I'll melt them so that they are smooth and aren't going to come apart anymore. Just need to invest in safe chewable things like vitamins. It's got to eat to melt them down yet. Okay, one set done, get a little reward for get some coffee. Oh, this chat needs to invest in some safe chewable stuff. Yeah. What's your Starbucks order? Venti ice caramel macchiato ad shot. Sometimes I mix it up though. Can't have like 2 or 3 of those in a day. That's like a 1 a day thing. Then I'll go with some cheaper coffee later. You're a good girl. I have evidence to contradict that. Haven't seen you in a long time. What's up? Someone moved into my field and set up a little tent, and they were not perceptive to me continuing to record there. So that sucks, especially since that's the field behind my work, or at least where I used to work. And then I had a coworker threaten to kill me because he thought that I touched his toolbox, which I didn't. He's generally very hostile. So I'm like, I'm going to leave. So I've been back. So I've been kind of busy working on my own stuff and trying to deal with that shit. So how are you on the wood block that you have? I should really go to the store and get like some hot links and cook those up for Labor Day. So when I'm done working here and I'm going to pack this stuff up, I might go get some food and do like a cooking stream. Well, it'll be a cooking stream in the parking lot. So I'm going to do some more work here and then leave. Can't stop chewing on your pens. Yeah, that irritates me. Especially you go to use someone else's pens at their desk and it's like they're all chewed up and it's like, ew. Happy Labor Day. Usually I have Labor Day off, but now I'm going to work on my own stuff. Because Halloween's coming up and people want tactical gear. Shopping stream. That might be a bit much. Halloween. I got a Halloween crunch. So every time, since my Etsy shop started taking off, now I just got so many orders for Halloween. Luckily, I had one person place an order in like I think it was like March or April or May for she's working on her Halloween costume, so she ordered months in advance. I was like, that was great. It took me like 2 months to get her stuff out, but luckily it wasn't like in a crunch. Trying to get her everything before Halloween, so she placed well in advance, so that was good. Wood burning? No, I'm melting plastic. What's your opinion on snow leopards? I think they're cute. I've seen all the photos of them like having with their tail in their mouth, just kind of sitting there. So many acne scars, it's insane. Just can't leave them alone. I've got some chickenpox scars, which I guess kind of like acne scars. Like I've got one right here in the middle of my nose. You kind of see like a little divot, right? Y'all see that? Can you see the line? Yeah, that's how I leave my streams. Yeah, chickenpox scars. I had chickenpox as a kid. Unfortunately, it was entirely my parents' fault because they sent me over to a sleepover where somebody had chickenpox in an effort to get everyone infected with chickenpox. So now, if I end up living long enough, I'm gonna end up getting was it shingles? So I've got that to look forward to. That's gonna be great. Getting shingles sitting in freaking cold with that horrible itching, burning. Yeah. So apparently the chickenpox virus never leaves you. It's just always in you. It'll come back when you're older. Yeah, thanks, mom and dad. What about corn? I don't know. What's going on with corn? Seal that kind of nice. Favorite brand song? I really don't have one. I'm gonna get my phone charger real quick. It's Captain Price. Yeah, Kelly read pretty good. Hopefully that doesn't fall over. Can you Price's accent? Not really. How often do you stream? I usually do twice a week. Sometimes I don't always stream twice a week. Sometimes I throw it in a little extra once in a while. This would be an extra. Like I didn't yesterday, Saturday. I usually do like a cooking stream or something, but I didn't. So I up in some other people's lives. So usually Wednesday I'm going to the pub, and then Saturday is just like whatever. Am I going to go to the pub? Am I going to go cooking? Am I going to do it behind the scenes in the field while I make TikToks on a Saturday? Am I going to make TikToks and then do a cooking stream? Am I going to do a cooking stream and then make some TikToks? Or if I'm at a convention, maybe I'll go live at the convention. Usernames. So hungry, Pennsylvania. Y'all are making me hungry. All this talk about food and eating plastic. Yeah, I might have to run over to the grocery store and buy something. It's like the Burger King employees having problems with their door again. Makes more sense because it's Labor Day. Thanks. Hey, plastic ones, do you recommend? No. No, 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 no. What am I doing? I'm sealing the end on some tactical gear. Polly Pockets. Polly Pockets. It sounds like something like the girls would have had in like middle school. I was working hard. So I have seen like how tactical gear manufacturers do this, and I'm in awe. Where they have a like a workbench and like a little jig, and they got like a little metal bar where they got rather than like using a solder iron, they're using a bar of metal across, which is obviously a resistor, and it gets really hot. When they go to cut the edges on their gear, they stick the gear up to this bar and just go and cut it right off, and it's like super smooth and like melted and plastic welded. And it's like, oh, that'd be so cool. Well, obviously, it's like part of a workbench and really not portable. So I like having this because I can come in here and like touch up an edge and just get things pretty smooth. But obviously, it's a hand tool. It's not as good as like a hot cutting wire like on a workbench. A little soldering. Clean off some of this melted plastic. Still kind of smoking. I don't know if you can see the smoke. Not really. Two more done. And they're kind of bent, so I'm going to clamp these together so they kind of straighten out. You want to eat any pasta? What are you doing? Working on tactical gear. Got an important question? Shoot. Play-Doh is edible. I mean, it's supposed to be non-toxic. Tastes kind of salty, slimy. So it's Phoenix. Oliver, hello. Are we cutting rice cakes from now on? Oh, you eat rice cakes? Basically styrofoam, but like no nutrition. What's your opinion on tigers? That's the important question. They're cool. I'd love to pet one if I could. Oh, Molly's eating inedible stuff. No! Guys, should I buy a gorilla? If you're in a position to buy a gorilla, that's pretty interesting. Are you working in like a zoo or a wildlife preserve? I'm gonna buy a gorilla. Did I ask you? Did I ask you what? Oh shoot, it turned off again. I'm wondering how it's getting kind of slow. Sure, can we stop at McDonald's? No, every time I try, they pull the live and I get a violation. You name your guinea pig price or soap? I would name it soap. We're a sign we need someone eating around homework. You're still going to get in trouble if you don't turn it in, regardless of who eats it. Please marry you? No. That's a mistake you only make once. Love your vids, man. Thanks. I'm not special because your mommy said so. Want to name your ghost cat because she's black and white, but you couldn't? That's actually a good name for a cat. Dang, the system turned off again. It says it's like 60-80% charged, but then it keeps shutting off. Might have to run the extension cord somewhere else. So I got an extender to move my solar panel somewhere. I don't have to do that. Hello, hello. Trinity. Haven't seen you since the Matrix movie. Go to school tomorrow. What can you do to skip it? You should go to school. Don't skip school. Is the car driving on the wrong side? Yeah, they do that a lot. .30-foot extension helps out a lot because I can move my solar panel around off my truck. Try to get some sunlight. Who's your favorite COD character? Me. The Mrs. Koenig. You're eating chili cold. Oh, are you cooking something today? Probably. I'm thinking about going to the grocery store, getting like some hot links or something. So I'm hungry. It's already 12:17 here, so once I finish up doing some work here, I'll go grab something to eat. Hot wings are so stupid. No, hot links. like hot dog, like a sausage, hot link, not hot wings. Chloe. You need to edit. You just need a song. Um, Obviously, you're the one that did the edit. You probably be the best to do the song. A lot of times, I pick a song before I do the edit so that I can try to match all the clips to the music. It totally sets the mood, you know. How do you send the edit when it's done? I think you can tag me in it, like in a comment, or tag me in the video, so I can see it. Don't drop the soap. Yes. Don't stab you with tactical gear. That was a soft edge. That wasn't even sharp yet. Funny. What's the next mission? Probably lunch. A little loose hair. Just gonna melt that right up. All clean. Greetings from Germany. Love your bit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, one more. Chicken sandwiches. No, I'm thinking hot dogs. Or hot links. Ice cream truck. I wonder what ice cream trucks do during the winter. You just park it somewhere and go to get a different job. You get ice cream. No, they went the other way. It's funny. I used to work at a machine shop where like the ice cream truck would drive by, and like everyone would rush out of the back of the shop to go get ice cream. I'm just standing there, like, still running equipment. Like, what the hell's everybody doing? And they're all running outside, standing in line. It's like you're all a bunch of kids. They still come around during the winter. I guess it depends how cold it is. Want to eat the wood with melted plastic? No. No, because England's just a mad place, I guess. Two of your chickens went missing last night. Oh no. I my girlfriend's parents had a ranch, and I brought some cats out, so we had barn cats. And every once in a while, a couple of them would go missing. It's really sad. Usually, you don't find them again. Like even adult, like not like kids, like adult cats. Like an adult cat would just go missing, and you wouldn't find them again. Just gone forever. Unfortunately, I did find one of the cats we went missing was like my favorite cat. She was like a dog. You play fetch with her and stuff. And she'd sleep in my lap, and I'm finding her like down the street on the side of the road, and that was pretty messy. So that was pretty rough on me. So I had to scoop her up and we buried her. Can't find feathers. I'm all confused. Some predators will take the whole animal away and then do their thing. A lot of times, your animals won't fight back because they don't understand what's happening. Like I see videos like owls will swoop down and grab a cat and fly away with the cat, and the cat doesn't understand like the owl's going to rip you apart and eat you. The cat just thinks like, oh, I'm getting picked up, right? And just like you can like be screaming at your cat like fight back, do everything you can to fight back against this owl, and just like the cat doesn't understand what's about to happen. How's your day been so far? Eden, hello, hello. Did you get the tripod? Because I didn't hear back from you. Because I want to see that tripod. It looks cool. It's like a tripod, and it's like a stand, and it's a selfie stick. And it looks like it's the best all around product. Yes, you got it. Okay, good. I did do some research before I went ahead and bought that thing. I tried to buy it on Amazon and wouldn't let me send it to you, so I had to go buy it from the actual company, or I bought it from B&H Photo, I think. Ready to even open it? I mean, it wasn't all that expensive. It was just like it cost a lot to get it shipped over to you. I think it was like $40 to $50, but then it like cost like 16 shipping or something crazy. I mean, it is not the most expensive product they make. It's mostly plastic. They make a couple higher models made out of mostly metal, which cost several $100s. So that one's like the cheaper line. It's like the $40, $50 range rather than like the several $100 range. So that company does make some very high end stuff, but that's like the lower end selfie kind of market. Take his gifts. Yes. You get too spoiled. No, you should be spoiled. I mean, it's the people that have had an easy life that expect to get spoiled, and they give you attitude when you don't buy them stuff. I don't want to buy things for them. It's the people that had a harder time when they really appreciate the little things. So I'll get them things that are like of quality. Like get them like a pocket knife from Victorinox because that's like a good Swiss Army knife company. Like a good set of knives or like a good multi-tool. Something that's going to last forever. A good wallet. Probably 50 people here. Probably sees more attention. That's surprising. I got 80,000 followers and I got 50 people in the live. But I guess people got their own stuff to do. Plus, I think my lives are kind of boring, just like me going to the pub or working on tactical gear or something. I'm really not entertaining. Cadbury egg soup, yeah, those are good. Another Arctic monkeys flirting thingy. All right. Splat the cat. Saint it. That one cleaned up pretty good. So that's my cat's name. He's a war criminal, or she's a war criminal. Yeah. There's I forget the guy's name, but he did like a whole bunch of YouTube bits at like the back of his airsoft shop, and there's a Medal of Honor cat video he made. I think it's like Team Rocket Jump or whatever the YouTube channel is. So that's a good one to watch. I think the guy's name is Freddie, maybe. What are you making? I'm working on some tactical gear. So I'm sealing up the edges that I cut. Afraid to change your display name? I did half asleep. Yeah, that's an interesting name you got there. You're back. You're sorry. And I want a chili dog. I already ate all that chili. I had chili. Maybe back ribs. Ooh, I wonder if Chili's is probably open right now. There's a Chili's on the other side of this parking lot. All right, that one's done. Um, the next step is gluing these, or actually punching a hole in them. So I can probably do that too. I missed a gift. Thank you. I should probably go get lunch. Me too. I'm getting hungry. Monday is at Togo's hot pastrami day. But you guys got me thinking about hot dogs, so I might have to do hot dogs. Thank you for the hand heart. What time is it? It's 12:39. These are just some scrap bits, but as long as I already have the tool hot, I think I'm gonna come on by and kind of like seal up these edges a little bit because they're all frayed. Will I use these? Probably not. I might list them for sale, see if anybody else wants them. I just send them over to them. Sometimes I work on an oddball project and I might like use this for something else. Live, laugh, love. Prices at you? Maybe. Peepaw lice? What? I never had lice. So about those pants, what about them? They're British Desert DPM pants, DPM pants, disruptive pattern material. That camouflage was used from the 60s up to the early 2000s. So you can find them. They're out there. Turned off again. Be right back. Don't like beard's look. So kept my beard's looking kind of thick and I need to trim it down again. It's hot. I want to shave my beard. Maybe I would have my size. Surprisingly, when it comes to military surplus, the smaller sizes are more common because the bigger sizes get all used up. And people that are not in the military often a lot chubbier. So on the surplus side, all the larger sizes go faster because people are bigger and they're buying bigger sizes. So usually the smaller sizes are all that's left over. So it's easier to find small sizes and even very uncommonly small sizes. Turned off again. Chubby people are cuties. I wonder if my solar panel's in some shade, that's why it keeps getting cut. Okay, it's back on. My yellow weird names, right? Call sign fire danger, that's not normal. But what did she say now? Oh, that she's feral. Yeah, she does that. She's not normal. What's your usual coffee order? I only do one of them per day, and I'll mix it up. But I like the iced caramel macchiato with an extra shot. Do you drink tea with milk if you drink tea? I do not put I'm lactose intolerant, but also I wouldn't do that because I don't like the milk in my tea. Unless you just like use a little bit of splash. I usually drink it straight with a little bit of sugar. On vacation, no. But it is Labor Day, and I don't have a job, and I'm working outside. Put a bunch of sugar in your tea. I'm Batman. I can't drink either, but milk's good, so I personally don't care. Strawberry acai lemonade? Ooh, yeah. I don't do a Trenti because it doesn't fit anywhere. Like no cup holders or anything to hold something that big. I just do a venti. I mean, on a hot summer afternoon, that's what I do. I try to not drink too much coffee in the evening. So if it's getting like around 4, 5, or 6, that's what I'll do for an evening drink. Brown sugar shaken espresso, yes, that's a good one too. With oat milk, it's pretty good. I love that he just lives his life and ignores most people here in the stream on the live chat. What are you talking about? People in the background? Vladimir Makarov? Do you like the photography figure of people? I mean, I guess it's all right. It's better than being a bad influence. What's your opinion on bugs? Depends on the individual bugs. Some bugs are cool. Some bugs are very not cool. So like praying mantis, katydid, ladybugs. Those are all cool bugs. Moths. A lot of caterpillars. No, not spiders. Beetles, sometimes they're cool. I mean, stink bugs, definitely not. Get them a Krispy Kreme donuts there? No. I've only seen those in Southern California. Spiders? No, no, no. Spiders make me all creepy crawly, make my skin crawl. They really only a California thing? I think they're only a Southern California thing. Unless they start expanding in like Arizona or something. I mean, maybe there's a Krispy Kreme up in the Bay Area somewhere. I don't know. I've never seen them. We have a lot of good food up here, so chains like that would have a hard time expanding because like every little town's got its little donut shop. So we already have like good donuts. So if Krispy Kreme tried to move in, they'd have a hard time trying to squeeze into the market. We're in like Southern California. I guess good food's a lot harder to come by. Is one of the Bay Area? I don't know where it is. I'll look it up. I mean, I've had it before. They're pretty good, but I'd rather get like a chocolate old fashioned or maple old fashioned or something. What do you think about snakes? I used to have pet snakes. I was never way into it. My uncle was. I'd like go on a hike and I see a snake and maybe I'll get close enough to like pick it and pet it up. Pet it. Only snakes we have out here are gopher snakes, rattlesnakes, and sometimes see a California king snake. Super rare is a San Francisco garter snake, which I think I saw one in like a zoo. Why are big brothers weird? I'm a big brother. I'm weird. You saying I'm weird? You're in California? Yes. Like SF has a native snake. Has had the San Francisco garter snake is now it's either an endangered species, if not already extinct. Where it was a snake with stripes down the back, and there was like blue and red stripes on it, native just to the peninsula. My favorite snake named Ghost because he has a pitch white face and a hog nose. Get the kittens out. Is that what you're doing? I am melting the ends of some tactical gear that I cut to seal up the frayed ends. These dudes parked right in front of my solar panel with their big loud diesel truck. I think that's all of them. Video game character for an edit. I'm gonna do a Makarov edit. Don't see too many of those. Do you season your mac and cheese? Almost never. Not even a hit. I mean, I said almost never. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll toss like a little bit of Creole on it, or a little bit of sea salt. Maybe I'll like make like a cheese crust on it, so I'll sprinkle something else on top of it to kind of give like an extra little bit of cheese, and even like go over with a blowtorch and kind of like get crusty. Curry powder? Oh no. If you're going to season it, just season just the top of it, just for more like aesthetics and a little bit of flavor. Not like you mix it in with it. Put everything bagel seasoning on my mac and cheese. See, that actually sounds pretty good. Or like I got some generic Italian seasoning and just like toss it on top. COVID costs, yeah, it's kind of flipping and kind of heavy. Hope I didn't catch that again, because last time I got it, I was down for like a week. Where are you? I am in an undisclosed parking lot in California. Eating some soup. Like soup, what's your favorites? Cheddar and broccoli. Definitely one of my favorite soups. Especially if you throw some peppers in there, like once it's done cooking. Like those little yellow banana peppers all sliced up. Toss some of those in there. That's good. Or some of the green Tabasco, the jalapeno Tabasco. Throw that in there. That's yummy. Obviously, potato soup's awesome. The watery soups like chicken noodle, I'm not a big fan of that. Almost like it's got like more of a stew kind of a. Gotta bring me some soup, vegetable soup. Tomato soup. I'm not a fan of tomatoes, but like if you're going to do like a grilled cheese, it's nice to have like tomato soup and dip the grilled cheese in the tomato soup. Like Starbucks has a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm just like the only thing you're missing is like some marinara sauce, like some tomato soup. I would love to like get some tomato soup just to like dip the grilled cheese in it. That'd be good. For tomato soup, I only like tomato soup as like a side to something else, so I can dip it in the tomato soup, you know. Jordan, hello, hello. Do you fish? What's the biggest fish you caught? I used to fish when I was a kid, like in Boy Scouts, but I haven't since. And my videos of fishing were just fake, I guess. I went to the Goodwill store and I bought a couple of fishing poles. No line, no hook, no bait. I faked fishing. I faked it just for the videos. You've been lied to. I know, it's Hollywood movie magic. It's all fake. Everything's fake. You caught a crawfish with a hot dog? I mean, I used to catch those things by hand when I was a kid. I even had a crawfish as a pet. Not even the parking lot grass is real. I mean, there isn't any grass out here, but like fishing to go camping. About a catfish. I've never actually eaten a catfish. Um, I guess I don't go camping where there's catfish because I guess California doesn't have like a lot of catfish. Because we don't have like the brown muddy water a lot because it's a lot of the rivers out here are, I don't want to say they're clean, but just like there's so much rocks in the soil, it's like a lot more rocky. Yeah, catfish for a whole week. Was it not good? I mean, like I could eat like salmon for a whole week. That'd be awesome. You like catfishing? Hate eating it though. Pure torture. I mean, I have heard like some like grandparents are like really good at cooking catfish. They can actually make it taste good. But I've never even had catfish, so I wouldn't even know personally about that. And these two teenagers are still sitting in this truck with a loud diesel engine roaring. What are you making? I am working on some tactical gear. So I'm like melting the edges down, all the frayed edges. I'm putting a hole in it so I can put a rivet through that. I gotta move my solar panel again because these kids park in the shadow of my solar panel. I'll be right back. Okay, everything's still on. Off into the wilderness. Yeah, all these like bushes and shrubs and stuff here. I'm still here. And I'll probably be doing a cooking stream later too. That guy's got a guitar. And a kiddie pool. He's gonna play a tune. He's probably playing music in front of the grocery store, probably begging for money. Now he's like leaving. Because I'm guessing pickings are kind of slim on the holiday. What do I order from Chick-fil-A? I don't know. We finally got a Chick-fil-A in town, so maybe I can go there and check out the menu. I'm scared what's happening. I dropped tissue. So the melted plastic gets stuck on the tip, so then I wipe it off. I'm working on your furry mask right now. You got furries in the chat? That looks kind of sus. What? I'm just, this hole's a little tight, so sometimes you gotta work it through a little bit. Okay, it's one. Then we got, what, 4 sets to finish here. No price. I was happy I didn't thought of it. Do you have an Amazon wish list? Yes. And actually, I should update that and obviously change the address on it. It's also not public. I don't think I've ever shared it. I thought it was like a wish list for yourself. No pressure. Yeah. Fawn started following me. That's a pretty name. You want to learn kind of what I'm doing? What are you doing to the wood? I'm using the wood as a jig. So I cut a hole in the wood, so that when I try to punch a hole through this, it slides right in, and it holds this flat. And gotta get a lot of plastic off. And you got to come back in and clean that up a little bit. And then once we have a hole in the plastic stricker, then we can come back here and rivet this. Yeah, so then later, I come back and I pop a rivet in that and attach a strap. So that will be able to hold a lot of weight. And I use a pan head on the back. So it's a two-part rivet. So you put these two together, and then it pops. So that's going to be smooth against your uniform or your gear or anything. And I put like a buckle on this with a snap so I can attach this to other stuff. Be careful, why? Because it's hot. The thing about Scotland, I would like to go. Visit it, check it out. Another set done. Two more to go. Or are you going to burn your fingers when you clean it? I have hurt my hands so many times I have very little feeling left. So if I did go ahead and touch it, it's like I'm not really not going to feel it. The skin will get charred. It'll be like a white spot on my skin. Like I could literally just do this and burn myself, and I would hardly feel it. Because after you hurt yourself so many times, you kill the nerve endings, and then they don't come back. So you get less and less feeling over the years if you work with your hands a lot. Depends. Used to call it Get your hands when you're a chef. Yeah, because eventually you cut yourself so many times you just don't feel it anymore. What's your opinion on Germany? Why they want round three? He's in the military? No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not anymore. Are the 10 people still there? Probably. Why did you decide to stream early today? Because I'm going to get some work done, so turn into a stream. How do you ask your crush out? I've never had a crush be perceptive to my flirting or asking them, so I've got a 100% strikeout record, so I'm the wrong person to ask. Because he likes me, but I don't know if I should say I like him. Oh, well, if you know he likes you, then you already got it like halfway in the bag, right? You just got to take the step. Oh, you want to ruin the friendship? Yeah. I didn't make eye contact. I was looking at the lights to see if it was still on. Can I join live? I don't know. Can you? Melted polyester? Is this polyester? I think it's nylon. I knew it was nylon. It's good. Vietnam collector. I got a bunch of Vietnam stuff. Melted human hair? Yeah, don't do that. That's stinky. You bought a used Vietnam helmet and a Hansom? Coming to California next month to see my cousin. We're getting married. What? California's a big state. What part of California are you coming to? Dad is getting a wife. And trying to find you a mom. I am working on tactical gear. So it's a shotgun bandolier that I cut up to be on like a harness rather than a bandolier. Broski generally plays into all of this. I think it's impressive. Hercules? I think Hercules is like about an hour away. I got a friend that lives out there. I'll have to check though. If I built you an igloo, would you come to Wisconsin? I don't think I can financially travel right now, but that definitely sounds really cool. I built an igloo once in Truckee. It was like -10, -12 degrees outside. And it was and there was a slight wind breeze, so the wind chill was just like almost killing us. So I started building an igloo, but I didn't get the top finish. I just like around the little fire we had, I built like a little wall and built like a little window, so it like blocked the wind for us. And if I kept working all night, obviously I would have finished it and put a top on it. Good day as well. It's going okay. I'm trying to get some work done. It's been a nice day, not too hot. It's a little bit sunny, so solar power is working, so I can work outside. I'll always be the favorite. Hercules next month. So next month being October. Hopefully I'll have my truck fixed for October. Getting married in spooky season. Yes. That sounds awesome, actually. Fall's good weather. Except for like, unless there's still like bugs out. But it's like spring, got allergies. Summer, it's hot and miserable. Winter, it's cold and my sciatica acts up. But like fall is like the only season where I'm not in pain or discomfort. It's like a lot of chicks like fall for like the leaves and pumpkin spice and stuff. I just like it because I hurt less. It's the least uncomfortable season. Did I hear a car crash? Sound like somebody hopped over the speed bump here and stuff bounced around. Like it just get to dress up. I mean that too. Also, dressing up in fall is easy because you can wear more or wear less, and it's not too uncomfortable. So it's good for like costumes. One more to go. In this sundress weather, you can do like sundresses in October, right? It's not too cold yet. Oh, not in Maryland, no. I watch you do a pumpkin carving stream. I would do that. I used to grow pumpkins. We had Atlantic giant pumpkins. I got the seeds and planted them and just grew massive pumpkins, like 200, 300, 400-pound pumpkins in the backyard. Talking me in the street. Your whole costume? What's your costume? You celebrate Halloween? As a cosplayer, it's kind of hard because I used to love Halloween. I go out to like a party or go trick or treating. But nowadays, it's like when you work on every costume you want to do, and you have every costume you want, or you're working for a convention, you go to conventions, and you're in costumes, you make content. It's just like then Halloween rolls around. It's just like, what am I going to be for Halloween? Like, what am I going to do for Halloween? I don't know. Strawberry shortcake. That sounds cute. I'm surprised that's still a thing. Who beats Dexter from Dexter's Lab? Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory. My favorite episode was in Dexter got a Labrador Retriever, and he's trying to hide the dog from his dad. And then he made the dog talk because the dog was like barking at something and couldn't understand what it was. And the dog could talk like, "Oh, the thing! Let me show you the thing! The thing! The thing! It's the thing! It's the thing!" And Dexter's like, "What? The capacitor? What's wrong with the capacitor?" There's nothing wrong with the capacitor. It's the thing. It's the thing I want to show you. It's the thing. And then when he finally found the owner, there's like some like surfer hippie dude, and like, the dog talked just like how the guy talked. Of course, Dexter's mom is an absolute babe too. So some of these girls on Instagram are doing like Dexter's mom costumes. Never mind going to Dexter's mom. That's screenshot worthy. Did it make you jealous? I mean, Dexter's mom's a redhead too, right? Emma. Hello, hello. What's being made? I'm making tactical gear. Took a shotgun bandolier and I cut it down to make gear. You wish you were a redhead for real? Right, because the last women I've been dating are all redheads. Any future wife is a redhead, silly goose? Yes. I mean, I was trying, so I'm swiping right in all of them. because like even my ex knew I liked redheads, and it would make her so jealous that I got in a relationship with a redhead. No stop because last live like I said, my red hair looked fake. I mean, it did. It does. I mean, at least in your profile photo. What am I doing? I'm melting a hole into this strap so I can put a rivet through it. Because you could like drill a hole, but then it'll have frayed edges and it'll eventually work its way out. Unless you put a grommet in it. So like on a lot of belts, you'll see grommets where holes are, so you can like attach gear. So that's one way to fasten things to each other. But for me, I'm putting a rivet through it, so I don't want to put a grommet through. So I'll melt the hole through, then I'll pop a rivet through. I mean, that's a really old standard. I think the earliest that was made was 1910. Is when they came out. I'll have to look up the standard, but it might even be an M1910 standard. I'll finish this and I'll go grab some gear. Because the M1910 canteen, which was used on World War I and a little bit in World War II, it's got that wire bail with the hooks. That went all the way through Vietnam. You can still see some of it on like LC2 gear because they still use the belt with little metal grommet holes which you can use to fasten stuff to it. I'll have to look up the standard. I wonder if it's even earlier than 1910. I don't think it was. Getting your cosplay on Christmas? Who's delivering stuff on Christmas? Okay, so all the plastic welding's done. Then I'm going to JV weld stuff and then clamp all that together. And then while that's sitting, I'll run to the store and get some food, and we'll do like a cooking stream, I guess. So this has to cool down before I pack that away. So in the meantime, then we can do some JV weld. Have you ever served? Yeah, I did 8 years in the Marines in the Special Operations Group. So that was some interesting times. Got some good training, helped train some recon Marines. Oh, right, yeah. So, for instance, this Vietnam bayonet, M8 scabbard, I think it's the M7 bayonet. Doesn't say on it. Anyway, it's got this wire bail, and that goes through the grommets so that can attach to your belt. So that's how they attach belt equipment in like World War I, World War II, Vietnam to a lesser extent. Most of the gear in Vietnam had the metal slide fasteners, which later were called Alice clips, and that lets you adjust gear a lot the finer details as opposed to just using grommets because you only pick so many spots. Now you set up your gear. So when you got the sliding fasteners, you can move that on the belt wherever you wanted to. Soap's your husband? No, no. You have the paperwork? Nice. You're alive and well? I didn't ask. Back her off. I swear oh, right, Pippo. Alright, so let's call Makarov. Yes, in the video game. He's got it coming for a while. Next video game, right? Husband has to go, better snap me later. Yes. I mean, I set my I got a Captain Price cosplay Snapchat just for you, so I'll have to hop on there later. Don't say that, hormone. smiling and waving. Hello, Cupid. Just smile and wave, boy. Smile and wave. Your cat loves watching my vids. That's interesting. Didn't think I'd have cats watching me. I mean, I always have cat food in my truck. I always try to make friends with any stray cats I see. Captain Cost. Oh, I haven't heard that one before. So I'm going to clamp this in place before I come back and put epoxy on it so that the plastic kind of takes a form. It kind of gets formed into shape before I come back and glue it. So I found it sticks a lot better when I do that. So I'm going to let this hang out for a few hours and I'll come back and JB weld this. But we can JB weld some other stuff in the meantime. And I think I can actually work on a couple more straps here. I think these are 10 inches. Sub at McDonald's? No. My life gets cut every time I try. I am going to move this a little bit. Why'd you say no so fast? Because every time I go to McDonald's, both McDonald's in town, my life gets cut. So I don't want to get another hit on my account and lose live access. You voted for McDonald's? I mean, you go to McDonald's without me. Give me some nuggets, yeah. But I like to get sauce that's not McDonald's sauce for my nuggets. Like, get some Chinese hot mustard from a Chinese restaurant. Like some good sauce from a grocery store or something. Like some quality barbecue sauce. Because all the McDonald's sauces are just like high fructose corn syrup with like flavoring added. So it's just like really sweet and really sugary. I gotta go eat, yeah. I need to get some food here myself soon. Okay, see you later. Are we going to tell the difference between us both? I could be Makarov 2. You mean Makarov 1? Tell Soap I said 11? Okay. Actually, I should just quit my life here pretty soon and get some food and come back. Man, I'm hungry. Read me a bedtime story. I don't have any kids books, but I could probably pick one up at a Goodwill store and like do a Captain Price reading a bedtime story. You know, that'd be fun. Or maybe I'll just read a military manual. Makes memory. I don't have any more. I think it's not here. Do an MRE in live video. I've already done that, and I'm pretty sure I saved it and put it on my YouTube account. But I can do that again because I got Eden chili mac MRE, so we could do another MRE live stream again. We could do that. I can get. Ooh, thank you. I gotta find another chili mac MRE, then I can eat alive. Actually, I can't. Eden doesn't have 1,000 followers yet, so she can't go live on TikTok. Unless y'all want to go follow Eden so we can go live. Thank you, thank you. Victory on your ult? No, it's okay. Ouch. Wink Wonk, are you okay? Who's Wink Wonk? There's 2 macro outs. You know, 1 was enough. My cat loves your vids. That's cool. Why is everyone's car so loud today? Why is the car honk? Probably because he got out, closed the door, and like beep, hit the alarm. Or hit the lock button and the car goes beep. Who wouldn't honk a price for it? Got a SWAT vest, all right. You got the wrong color gloves. I mean, when I bought the wrong color gloves, I got the green ones. I ended up selling those on eBay. Some guy in Russia bought them. They're easy enough to get rid of. They're really popular. It's like I got gloves. Also, I got the black ones too because I got the black ones for Modern Warfare 2 nighttime skins. So I got more gloves. Got the black ones. Modern Warfare 2, Daddy Price of Chef's Kiss. Yeah, but I don't have any black tactical gear, so I got the one skin with like all the tan tactical gear over top of the black because buy everything in all black again is going to be like, another $1,000, $2,000. And it's like, and not everything comes in black, so am I going to do paint, spray paint everything black? That's like, Foxy the Pirate Fox. I'm going to throw my money, yeah. Everything's all clamped up, and I'm going to go put it away so I can set. Wonder who that guy was yelling at me. Try to go twice. It's always the guys who want to yell something offensive as they're driving away, so you can't go after them. Need gloves. I mean, you don't have to get everything correct. I mean, even the gloves, you can't find the Black Hawk gloves anymore unless you like find them on eBay or you luck out. So just like the knockoff gloves are out there. They look really good. Animal noises in the comments. What's going on? Captain Price, I can't say that username. What? Bark. Bark, bark, bark. You take me in a bit, okay? I'll probably see you. Scrolled past, had to come back. Well, hopefully you follow me because I'm about to cut this live. I am gonna go grab like some hot links or some hot dogs or something, see what they got, and then I'll come back and do like a little cooking stream. Yeah. Plus, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'm gonna dip out and go get some food and come back. So I'll be back in like half an hour maybe. Process going dark.